Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 4, Shloka number 41. Yoga-sannyasta-karmāṇaṁ, jñāna-sañchhinna-samśhayam, ātmavantaṁ na karmāṇi, nibadhnanti dhanañjaya. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, when action is renounced by yoga and doubts are dispelled by knowledge, O Dhanañjaya, then actions do not bind him who is thus poised in the self. This shloka is the summary of all the main secrets of life explained in this chapter. Karma is action involved in prescribed rituals and social duties. Sannyasa means to renounce, while yoga means to unite with God. Here Sri Krishna has used the word yoga-sannyasta-karmāṇaṁ, referring to those who renounce all ritualistic karma, dedicating their body, mind and soul to God. It is important to note that renunciation of action or karma refers to renunciation of doership and enjoyership, not renunciation of action itself. When selfish actions stinking with sensual desires are renounced in Karma Yoga, in the sublime Yajna spirit, yoga-sannyasta-karmāṇaṁ, all such disturbing vasanas get eliminated. We do not merely remove negative vasanas, but by study and reflection, we positively gain in our inner understanding, in the light of which our intellectual doubts are cleared. Jñāna-sañchhinna-samśhayam. When every doubt in us regarding the goal of life has been completely removed in our own inner experiences of the nobler and the diviner in us. As a result of the above two, the ego comes to rediscover itself to be nothing other than the Atman. Thus, when the mind is steady for contemplation by the elimination of the vasanas and is given a clear understanding of the Supreme Self, it automatically turns away from the world of distractions to perceive clearly the unitary substratum divine. He becomes poised in the self, ātmavantaṁ. To such a person who has thus evolved into the higher state of consciousness, the world and activities in it cannot create any new shackles of vasanas to fetter him anymore. Na karmāṇi nibadhnanti. In short, allow our hands and legs to act in this world in the service of mankind. Manava seva, Madhava seva. As a devotion to God, that is, without our minds leaving ever the vision of the higher, the awareness of the Supreme, just as a mother is ever in attention to her child in the cradle, even though she is engaged in her domestic activities. So too, a man can stay in yoga in union with God within and yet act brilliantly outside. This greater vision is clouded by our egocentric preoccupations at present. The ignorance of the real gives us the delusions of the unreal. As a dreamer, I might commit a murder in my dream, but when I wake up from my dream, I will not be punished for the crime. The dreamer committed the crime and deserved punishment, but in the waker, the dreamer is absent. Similarly, the egocentric actions can bind only the ego, but when the ego has become ātmavantaṁ, that is poised in the self, the activities of the ego can no more bind the self, just like the dreamer when he gets poised in the waker. Here Sri Krishna refers to Arjuna as dhanañjaya, which means conqueror of wealth. Arjuna had accumulated massive wealth from conquests of kingdoms, and now he has gained spiritual wealth in the form of knowledge from Sri Krishna. Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.